Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Ready to jump into the crypto world.
Always.
Today, we're looking at a report from Crypto Deep Dive,
Okay.
dated February 10th, 2025. Should be pretty interesting to see what's been happening in the market.
Definitely. The markets have been pretty wild lately.
Yeah, for sure. So first things first, the overall market cap is sitting at about $3.18 trillion.
Right. Pretty stable there. But the trading volume, that's a different story.
Yeah, up 44.49%.
Huge jump in just 24 hours, too.
Over $112 billion moved in a single day.
Wow. Yeah. Got to pay attention to that. Shows a lot of activity, maybe excitement, maybe some anxiety. Could be both.
For sure. And you know what's interesting? Stable coins are making up a huge chunk of that volume, over 91%. What do you make of that?
Well, it could mean a few things, right? Maybe some investors are moving towards those less volatile assets, at least within the crypto space.
Makes sense. Kind of like a safe haven amidst all the ups and downs.
Exactly. Or it could be that they're, strategically positioning themselves for future trades using stable coins like a base camp.
Ah, I see, yeah. To jump into other assets quickly when they see an opportunity.
Exactly. Either way, it shows people are being careful with their risk, trying to navigate these market conditions.
Smart. Speaking of navigation, Bitcoin and Ethereum seem to be holding pretty steady right now.
Relatively, yeah.
But some other players are making some big moves. Litecoin, for instance, up over 10%.
Yeah, Litecoin's been around for a while, right?
Yeah.
Known as a reliable payment system. Efficient. Plus, they've had some network upgrades recently.
Making it even faster and more scalable.
Right, so it's attracting some new interest.
Makes sense. Then there's Bittensor, up 8%. Not one I've heard a ton about. What's their deal?
Ah, Bittensor, they're interesting. They're building a blockchain platform specifically for AI development.
AI and blockchain, huh? What's the thinking there?
It's about creating this decentralized network where AI developers can collaborate, share resources, even make money from their algorithms.
So it's like combining two of the biggest tech trends right now.
Exactly. Pretty cutting-edge stuff. Investors who are excited about AI see the potential.
Makes sense. So we've got Litecoin making a comeback and Bittensor pushing boundaries.
Yep.
Oh, and don't forget Stacks, up over 6%.
Right. Stacks is all about building on the Bitcoin blockchain, creating tools so developers can build decentralized apps and smart contracts, all secured by the Bitcoin network.
Interesting. So each of these coins is tapping into a different trend, a different opportunity.
Absolutely.
But of course, not every coin is going up. The report mentions DEX down 7.5%,
Right.
XDC Network down 3.2%,
Uh-huh.
and even official Trump down 2.9%.
Yeah, well, we got to remember, market fluctuations are normal, right? Some coins will do better than others.
For sure.
It's just how the market works. Some losses might be tied to broader market trends. Others maybe to project specific news or sentiment.
It's dynamic, that's for sure. Things can change quickly. And speaking of things changing quickly, let's dive into some headlines that caught my eye. First up, we have a story that sounds like it's straight out of a spy movie.
Oh.
A hacker allegedly accessed the SEC's account, to falsely announce approval for a Bitcoin ETF.
No way.
Now they're facing a plea deal, and they could forfeit $50,000.
Wow. Really shows how vulnerable even big institutions can be to cyber attacks.
Definitely. And it highlights the need for strong security in the crypto world.
Absolutely. As crypto gets more mainstream, it's going to attract more and more hackers. Everyone needs to be prepared.
Next up, we have some news that's got the Ethereum community buzzing. Hedge funds are reportedly going all in on short positions for Ethereum.
Betting that the price will drop.
Exactly.
Interesting. I wonder what's behind those bets.
Well, the report mentions concerns about a lack of growth in Ethereum's blockchain activity.
Maybe due to competition from other platforms.
Possibly. Plus, there are worries about potential regulations, which could impact its future.
So it's not just about market trends. It's about, confidence in the platform itself.
Right. And speaking of confidence, Binance, one of the biggest crypto exchanges, is facing some heat, some controversy over a particular token listing.
Oh, yeah. Transparency is key in crypto.
Huge.
This situation shows how important clear communication and a solid vetting process are for token listings on these big exchanges. It's about building trust.
Absolutely. When people lose trust in the platforms, it can affect the whole ecosystem.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk Bitcoin. The report says it's holding strong above $95,000.
Okay.
But there are whispers of potential massive liquidations if it dips below a certain threshold.
Bitcoin's resilience is impressive, especially with all the economic uncertainty globally. But as you said, it's sensitive to a lot of factors.
And a big drop could trigger a cascade of selling. people rushing to protect their investments.
Yeah, it's a good reminder that Bitcoin might be the king, but it's not immune to market forces.
Definitely. And speaking of reminders, have you heard about this landfill in the UK? Yeah, it's rumored to contain a hard drive with 8,000 Bitcoins on it, and they're about to seal it off.
You're kidding. Millions of dollars potentially just lost in a mountain of garbage.
Crazy, right? It really highlights the importance of secure storage and the consequences of losing access to your crypto wallets.
Yeah, these are digital assets. You lose the keys, they're gone.
Poof, gone. It's a sobering thought.
Yeah.
But crypto doesn't exist in a vacuum, right?
Right.
Let's talk about how real-world events are impacting the market. The report mentions President Trump recently announced steel and aluminum tariffs.
Interesting.
And initially, crypto prices tumbled.
Makes sense. Everything's connected. Global markets are all intertwined. Anything big, political or economic, it can impact the crypto world.
Yeah, it's a good reminder that crypto, even though it's decentralized, it's still influenced by what's happening in the world around us. And speaking of shaping the world, the report also highlights the Coinbase CEO. He's advocating for a blockchain-based U.S. Treasury.
Wow, that's ambitious. What sparked that?
Get this. He was inspired by Dogecoin.
Dogecoin. Seriously?
Yeah. Apparently there's news that Dogecoin saved taxpayer money somehow.
Huh. You know, it's interesting. It shows that even the, let's say, more meme-worthy cryptocurrencies can get people thinking about the potential of blockchain.
Like a gateway to a whole new world of possibilities.
Exactly. And the idea of a blockchain-based treasury, it reflects the growing recognition of how blockchain can revolutionize traditional finance.
It's wild to imagine government transactions recorded on a public blockchain accessible to everyone.
Could increase transparency, reduce fraud, maybe even make the government more efficient.
Who knows what the future holds? And speaking of the future, let's circle back to quantum computing. Remember how the Tether CEO predicted it might unlock lost Bitcoins?
Yeah, like those in the landfill.
Exactly. But it goes way beyond that.
Oh, absolutely. Quantum computing, it's this incredible technology. We could access lost wealth, break complex codes, but there's a flip side. What if it cracks the codes protecting Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies? It could undermine the security of the whole blockchain ecosystem.
It's like a double-edged sword, a powerful tool, but with potential for both good and bad. Makes you wonder if crypto is ready for something that disruptive.
That's the big question. Crypto thrives on innovation, but it relies on security too. How the industry adapts to quantum computing, well, it'll be fascinating to see.
It feels like we're on the edge of a new era in crypto. The lines between digital and physical, finance and tech, they're all blurring.
And as things evolve, it's more important than ever to stay informed, think critically, and have those tough conversations about what's next for crypto.
We've covered a lot today. Market trends, big news stories, the potential of lost Bitcoins and quantum computers. What an incredible deep dive so far.
What stands out to you as the biggest takeaway?
That's tough. I think it's just how much crypto is changing, new tech, new ideas, the lines between digital and physical, finance and tech, it's all blurring together.
And it's all happening against this backdrop of global events, economics, regulations.
It's a reminder that crypto's not just numbers on a screen, it's tied to everything.
Absolutely. Tech, finance, even philosophy, it's all connected.
Yeah, so as we move forward, staying informed, asking questions, having these conversations, it's more important than ever.
Couldn't agree more.
All right, to wrap things up, let's leave our listeners with a final thought. Quantum computing. Will it revolutionize the crypto market, unlock new possibilities, maybe even recover lost fortunes? Or will it threaten the security of the whole thing?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It really highlights that tension in crypto between innovation and security.
Right.
And the answer might not be simple. Could be both, benefits and challenges.
And how the industry adapts to this new technology, that'll determine what happens next.
Absolutely fascinating to watch.
Well said. It seems like the future of crypto is still being written, and we all get to be a part of that.
That's the exciting part.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of crypto.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you learned something new. And until next time, happy exploring.